Forecast Podcast Network. We appreciate all your support every week with all our different shows, Games on Crack, The Forecast, Unsportsmanlike Conduct, and Rule Reviews. It takes a lot to keep this going. I mean a lot. All right, so we got different tiers that you can subscribe to. It's going to be right here on the side. Please, please, please help us keep this going. Please help us keep growing. We appreciate it. Thank you in advance.
South, they thought I went on tour. I ain't even wanna go, been trying to start a war. I'm in all the parties with it, standing on the bars. Run up on police with dollars, smack the nigga car. Niggas talking jury, I spent $100. But I'm yeah. That shit again because you can't do it. Body bet I beat a body like Ray Lewis. Carbon, act retarded, only get you drunk with it. Pull up in my hood when I want to, boy, that's my shit. Chino, JJ, Mama Tisha, know I got this. Get the rapping like I'm Draco, but this ain't Black Party. Talk to niggas with my Draco, we make his block party. Okay.
My nigga Spooty choice a song today. Hey, it slaps. Mr. Cooter Mama. Ladies, go ahead and get the jackrabbit today, baby. We got the tempo up in this motherfucker. We ain't doing the regular boy. Get the jackrabbit. That motherfucker right there. That one. Grab that one. We in the building. Slaps.
And this your favorite Uncle Spooty. I'm not the smooth operator today. I'm rough. I'm a thug today. I'm gangsta as fuck. I'm the uncle at the barbecue smoking weed and drinking a 40 today. I'm that uncle today. Yes, sir.
And we got somebody with us in the building. Who do we got?
I'm Finn.
Yeah! You know what it is. Welcome. You know what, Miles? I wasn't gonna do this to you, cause you know you got things to do. Shit going on. You got a child, wife. You got shit to do. Job. You know, you got a life outside this place.
A lot of things.
For some reason, you know, when I got to take care of my two children, I still get disrespected. And I've been disrespected every week on Unsportsmanlike Conduct. You know, you got the fella saying, fuck me. Somebody that said, fuck me. You couldn't hear him because his mic wasn't plugged in properly.
Sound guy with the shots,
ooh,
baby.
Bang, bang.
Sound guy.
Yo ass
Airboat
is fire.
Boss man.
Everybody can come up here.
You hoe ass nigga. All right, we in the building. Forecast.
Shares.
Yeah, man. Episode. Well, you know, I wouldn't have did it if, you know. I just want to hear DA on Unsportsmanlike Conduct.
Just for one episode.
At least once,
damn.
You know. Yeah, I don't know.
Damn, mad ass Miles, also known as fresh ass Deuce. What the fuck is you doing, bro?
Yeah, turn it on. Like, let me listen to some more Sportsmanlike Conduct. Fuck slaps. Then you just hear a nigga mumbling in the background. You're like, well, what is he doing? What are you talking about? Mike, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. We in the motherfucking building.
This nigga be having some stingers.
Man, shouts to the sponsors. We had our photo shoot yesterday. I think it went well. What about y'all?
Went very good.
I think it went good. I think the only person we really ain't do photos for was First of the Day, but we gonna have an event coming up with him soon. Yeah. Once we talk to him, he's ready. So, you know, we'll get a lot of pics and stuff. But shouts to First of the Day. Also didn't take a picture in Krispy Kreme just because you haven't dropped a bag. But Wristworks, H2E, yes, you know, Stan. We had the backdrops and shit going on, man. So we had a lot going on. Young and Gifted. They are also a sponsor of Unsportsmanlike Conduct. You know, we failed to mention them on here. Evolution. You know, shouts to y'all niggas, man. The new logo, fire, nigga. It's just a little X with the evolution on there. Yeah,
very fire.
Shouts to my nigga Jamel. He not a sponsor yet, but you know the It's Happening shirts. I fuck with simple shit, man. Like, I mean, like Gucci and them be doing that shit. They just got a shirt that'll say Gucci. Like, at least let me get some shit that means something. So you know, hard is too easy. That It's Happening. I fuck with that shit. So, you know, clothing lines. Let me know. I pull up and I'll grab what I need to grab. Man.
My bad.
What's
up?
up?
I need a design though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, talk your shit.
Yeah. Hit me up one time. That's Finn talking right now. You know
go ahead. Drop your info.
Tell these niggas.
Infinivision.
Tell them what you've done.
8.
I did. I actually did that Evolution logo. One of them.
The X joint or the
X joint.
The X joint.
Yeah.
That bitch, I like that.
But I kind of did a little bit. Like, I do stuff for Forecast. Just in case y'all don't know, I do stuff for myself. I do 2K videos, even though I ain't did one in a minute. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the time to plug. You know
yes,
what
it
I'm
is.
saying?
This is definitely the time to plug.
Fuck it.
This is definitely the time.
I kind of do like photos, videos, all that shit. So if you need something like a creative nigga would do, I'm a creative guy.
Infinivision 8, man.
I got pictures pulled up right now.
Put a shit. He did our photo shoot. Pretty much all the games on crack shit he did.
If you watching the stream, I did this little Rihanna joint back here. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I be doing shit, man.
Sexy Reed, he did that. Did a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit he did. So
just look it up. Just look it up, man.
Check him out.
I don't want to take over.
Hey,
keep going.
Nah, you good, man.
I want to plug my cousin real quick, though.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do your thing.
Simone Essentials. She's not a sponsor yet, but shit, I'll put her on the sponsorship shit, and I'll supply bars and stuff for everybody in this motherfucker because she's my cousin. That's how I rock.
Let me smell one.
This lavish lavender right here.
Okay, let's check that out.
Check that joint out. Pass it to the left.
Let's see what's going on.
You know what I mean? We got hibiscus rose. It's hibiscus.
What is
it?
Hibiscus rose?
Yeah, this the Willa OG. That's for her grandma right there. That's
a fucking with the hibiscus rose. It smell like a rose for real.
This is the
smell like a flower.
I forgot the name. The Love of Oat. Then I got one more. This is her 5-1. She got then we got the Ageless. This got like orange peels and stuff in it. That one's So fuck with her. Simone Essentials on Instagram.
All natural ingredients.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right.
Ain't got no parabens in it. You know what I'm
vegan.
Ain't none of that.
This the vegan. This the vegan soap.
Let's get to it.
This shit cooked on the same.
Yeah,
Get fresh on
grill
niggas. You know what I'm saying?
As other soaps. You know our Burger King.
Same grill.
Yeah, you know our Burger King. This shit fire.
Appreciate it, bro.
Shouts to you.
Simone
We definitely how much is our soap?
$5.
$5 a bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
And,
okay.
I probably should work out a group deal, even though I just bought these for the $5 a piece. But
please do, bro. $5 for soap is a bit much for my pockets, but I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
I tried to get some.
I know, y'all niggas. I want to support black business for sure, so I'm gonna buy it. But that shit'll be like a once a month, once every 2 month bar of soap for me.
I just got a bar of $5 soap, so I feel it.
You
like,
did?
I'm
you
like,
just got a
I'm
bar,
like, bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
gotta support it, man.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, we gotta support the the black dollar.
Yeah,
I'm with
exactly.
it. I'm with it.
And it
so
smell good.
we gonna
We
gonna fuck with you. So shouts to y'all, man. Shouts to the listeners. You know,
that's a fact.
Our YouTube viewership. You know, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all the other shit that we on. That y'all rock with, Radio Republic, all that good shit that we on.
What y'all stream on?
Facebook Live.
Oh, word. Okay.
Oh, man, shouts to this nigga. Putting in work. Oh, I never shout Facebook Live out.
Yeah, man.
Shouts to y'all niggas that's watching us on here right now, man. Whoever you are.
Chat this motherfucker.
Facts, bro. Come in
I
here.
might listen.
Come through.
I might look.
Come through and fuck with us,
actually,
man.
I can't look. Never mind.
Shouts to all y'all. Y'all keeping this shit moving. We got a lot of shit planned. You know, getting more events out here for y'all. Getting more graphics out here for y'all. More content. You know, we gonna have a meeting later on to get our things together to get y'all niggas some more shit. We got a couple new shows that are getting added that y'all can fuck with. Shouts to Golden Girls, man.
Shout out to collaboration.
They 5 episodes in. Yeah, shouts to the collab shit that we gonna be doing.
You had me out on the east side.
We got
Friday.
a list. Hey, you was
Had
safe.
me-
You was
Yeah.
in safe territory.
Had me on the east side.
You was in safe territory, nigga. You know, it was all good.
Very, very dope time we had over there though.
Shouts to
Me
4
and
black
Miles.
girls,
What y'all
man.
niggas was doing?
Y'all are sister
Just a
podcasts now, whether you
collaboration,
want to be or not.
episode,
That's a fact.
Facts.
podcasting.
We gotta do an event. That'd be dope.
It was
Yeah.
we had fun. We played the
They're
game.
good
We
spirits.
actually we would like
Y'all
to
lost the
steal
game,
their
actually.
game. Yeah, it was definitely Miles' fault. He definitely put us behind the 8 ball early.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Kind of fuck things up. But I wasn't able to close out the deal, and once he had his opportunity, he once again failed. So
Wow.
you know,
Ooh,
it wasn't a clutch
I
performance.
just thought of a fucking event.
You probably would have. You probably
just-
would have won that shit.
What?
It was. You had to when they gave you a
had
word.
to-
You had
it
to have a
was
lyric.
word, yeah, you
a
had
lyric
to,
for it, you
know,
probably would've-
maybe
yeah,
like
you
I
talk
just
about
thought of a
it.
dog ass event, bro, and I'm not even
You gonna say it?
Yeah, we ain't gonna say it loud. We
Uh-oh.
good. We ready. Hey, it's coming.
Hey.
It's coming. We need y'all to subscribe as well.
I'm
We
a
need y'all
creative
crack.
too.
Do your slogan for the subscribers.
Never required,
Uh huh.
always appreciated.
But it's required. 99 cents, motherfuckers.
Please help us.
Yeah, help us out, man. The more subscribers we get, the more we could do. You know, have events. Then those events can start having prizes and shit. You know, we can start catering to y'all. So fuck with us, man. We here. Engage with us through social media. We ready, baby. Any announcements? All I got is that the photo shoot went great. Shouts to this man right here.
Facts.
You know, he just plugged himself. Kyle was in the building as well. What the fuck? Kyle was in the building as well, man.
My announcement
Be
is
pro.
H2E will have a Black Friday sale. So
Okay.
and some new shit dropping.
It's gonna be better than
Pre-orders.
Burn Rubber's Black Friday sale.
It's gonna be different than Burn Rappers. I don't know what they got going on. but
Okay.
I respect Burn Rubber as a brand.
How you know it's gonna be different? You don't know what they got going on.
I got a whole different brand. Shit. I got a whole different brand, so my shit is different in itself. So shit.
Okay,
what I
let
got
that
going
shit
on
be the
is different.
same. I'm on your ass. Let that shit be 40% off.
Oh no.
You said
Nah.
this shit was different.
They probably got more plugs than me. I can't do 40%
You
off.
said this shit was.
You get
was
40% off
different.
my shit. I'm down there paying for it myself.
They only do that shit for like the first 20 minutes.
Shit.
Yeah, they
You know
only
what I mean?
get rid of back stock.
I feel
You
it.
know, get rid of the
feel it.
back logs. We in the building. Miles ain't here. Anybody want to do I don't fuck with you segment?
I
Oh
got-
man, I was
I got
feeling
some
positive
shit.
when I came in here. I
I
don't
got
fuck
some
with
shit.
Google. We already talked about that.
Google got a problem.
I got some shit though. I don't even need the music for this though.
I don't fuck with you.
I
Too
did not-
bad.
You little stupid ass bitch. I ain't fucking with you.
You gonna get the music.
See, I ain't want to do that. You know, take my shit.
Nah.
But look,
You
though.
was taking Q
He not
shit.
here.
Nah, he
I
coming
was
back.
I was doing.
Nah, yeah.
wasn't taking this
You
shit.
should ask him. You should ask
wasn't
him to be
taking
on the
this shit.
show. You be doing your
Wasn't taking this
recaps. You should ask him to be on the show. I think you would.
I just do a video.
I think you would
recap.
fit. I think you
He's
would fit
grading
there.
movies and all that shit. I don't do that
Yeah, you
shit.
know it, but he need recaps too.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
But I don't fuck with these parents letting these younger kids stand by the freeway at night selling water.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, hey, I thought you was about to go into a whole nother bag.
Nah,
that shit's
that-
some bullshit for
That
sure
shit
too.
fucked up, bro. Like it's a,
But I
it's a-
thought you was about to go into
Nah,
a whole
it's
nother
just-
bag with that
this
shit.
nigga is like 12, 11 years old, off of 96 in like Wyoming. And this nigga be selling water, but it be nighttime. It be like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
They get hit
And I know this nigga is not capable of doing his job because I rolled my window down to give him some bread. He was like, hey, when you done with your phone, can I have it? I said, you do not need to be out here. You do not need to be out here asking strangers shit like that, bro. I could have been like, yeah, you can get in this car real quick. You can get this phone right now.
Was anybody watching him?
It was only him out there.
wintertime.
Just
At
one
least that
nigga.
ain't gotta,
One nigga.
Can I have it? Can I have a phone when you
And it
finish?
wasn't even like how you know, like, hey bro, let me get that phone, nigga. You got 3 of them. Like it wasn't like one of them. Like you could tell, like it's like, hey, if you done with that phone, when I see you again, can I have it? it's like you could tell it's a difference. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, this nigga don't need to be out here, bro. Like,
facts. Not with all this human trafficking shit going on. His little ass be snatched up quick as hell.
That's a fact, and I don't fuck with that shit. I know y'all probably was expecting something else, but that shit just fucked me up. That shit happened like last week.
Yeah, I thought you was about to get in the bag, like, you know, these kids making decisions as far as, you know.
Nah.
Their
My
sexuality.
Anybody else got one? But that was
I thought that's what he was about to get into.
I don't fuck with that shit at all.
Because of the Alicia Keys shit. I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
That shit trifling.
You just had the perfect I don't fuck with you, so I don't want to follow that up. It's nothing that
y'all
to the table.
Parents do better with your
I
children.
don't get that.
Do better with your children, period,
That's
man. Y'all niggas.
Trifling.
What pisses you off about certain parents that you kind of like deem? We know shit that's like bad parenting.
That's what pissed me off.
Bad parenting in general?
Nah. When people be like, what pissed you off about parents? Let me do my shit over here. Like
you're not a bad parent, though.
I know. I'm not saying I am. But what I'm saying is,
let you parent how you parent.
Yeah, man. Cause I wouldn't nobody.
It's a gray area there. Like, let you parent how you parent. Like, if you doing some fuck shit, we can't let you parent how you parent. We gotta address it.
But I'm saying what people jump out to be like, yo, that's some fuck shit for the most part. Not y'all.
Yeah.
I'm saying just in general. Because somebody feel like, oh, I have a kid, so I can tell niggas, like, and you might not even had a kid, but for a day, you be trying to tell, like, it be niggas that be trying to tell niggas, like, how to treat their kids, and they done had, like, they got a 2-year-old or something, and niggas got, like, 2 kids and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, like,
I feel you. Or when
I get what you saying for sure.
Or when halftime parents be trying to chime in like they full-time parents. Like, that little week you have them every other week is different than every day.
And
having them all the time.
My shit be like, I guess, basically, like you said, if you not hurting the kid.
Yeah, that's where I was getting at. That's where I was getting at.
They gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like.
If you,
like I
seen
said,
a woman.
It's a lot of niggas that, and a lot of women primarily, that they think because their situation is a certain way, they make a determination about like other people. Like, if they got a baby daddy that don't pay their child support, they assume that every nigga don't pay their child support. They try and make it like that's like the minority or some shit like that, when it's like, most of the niggas that I know, they kind of handle their shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot of
all
niggas.
My niggas that's on child support pay their shit and take care of their kids. It's kind of fucked up.
I'm thinking it's coming from something that happened. I don't know if you can speak on it, but
do you be on like Facebook, social media?
All you gotta do is go on Facebook.
Niggas be on some bullshit sometimes, like saying certain shit.
Follow a chick that got a baby daddy. Like, that's it. Like,
bad parenting for me, like where I was getting at. So like I was at Family Dollar, and this little boy had did something like some stupid kids do. Now I don't know if his mom was having a bad day. I don't know if this is all the time thing. Nah, this nigga was just like cussing this nigga out worse than I've probably ever cussed anybody out, and that's saying a lot. And this nigga was 6, probably, like going the fuck off. And I'm like, yo, dog picked some shit up in the store that you told him not to pick up. That's gonna happen. And you told him to put it back, and he put it back. And she just kept railing on this nigga. Like, I told your ass don't pick up shit when we came in here. Stupid motherfucker, da-da-da-da. I'm like, oh, you tripping. I'm just like, I'm like, this nigga tripping. Get me out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to say anything to you. But this is some bullshit. You tripping.
Yeah, sometimes that shit just be looking kind of like, it just be awkward.
I'm like,
like,
you know,
why
and
you
this
doing
nigga
all
is
of this
like,
in public?
Yeah, and this nigga crying. Like, you're cussing this nigga out like a grown-ass man.
Right.
One of my things is,
granted, if you know, like Ron do some stupid shit, I ain't even cussed Ron out like that, and he done did a bunch of stupid shit. Like, I ain't went in that she was going the fuck.
Yeah, that shit right.
I'm like, damn, nigga, you little kid, like, he's stupid. he gonna do stupid shit. He a kid, man. Like, come on. Don't be like that.
I don't like
that type of parenting. Is like, hey man, relax a bit, dude.
when
Just mean abusive parents.
Yeah.
But I mean,
What about the parents that
No,
teach
no.
that don't?
You gonna cuss E out like that?
I'm not saying this ain't about me, cause
Even
I'm a good parent to my son. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just mean as far as like, I don't know a lot of people that, like I said.
Oh, let's say like the Christmas gift thing. Like we kind of agree. Like yo, we kind of agree. Like yo, this gonna be like little kids. I have had somebody tell me like when I was on some shit like, man, we ain't about to do nothing extravagant for like a mere birthday. He 2. We just gonna go to bounce house and call it that. I had chicks tell me like, why? Like you supposed to go all out.
Like people get
shut up. All
All
right, do your fucking shut the fuck up. All right, this nigga don't even know what's going on. Don't tell me. So yeah, that type of shit is irritating.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
where it's like, I said,
let me do my
it's more
thing.
so a thing like, it's shit that either you would wish that you would have got, or you wish you had it now. That be kind of my shit, where it's like, it just seemed like when people speak on their situation, is the only time that people bring up parenting situations in like a social media setting or in a public setting, it seemed like is when they have an issue with something. It's not a lot of times that we see like parents bring up, yo, this person did this, like, even for men, like, because we can say like women bash men all the time, but while I do feel like that's true, I feel like as men, a lot of the time when we don't have good relationships with our BM and shit, we treat it a certain way. Even for me, I say I'm a certain way as far as how I interact, but that's more so just on some like, that's how I gotta carry that shit, like just being 100, like, and I don't want to go too far in depth past that, but that's kind of how I gotta carry it in order for me to like be able to do what I need to do as a parent. But it's just like, sometimes when I feel a certain way about my baby moms, I'm not always gonna just say some shit, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I know, like, if I know that she trying her best, which I do, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no doubt of that. It's hard, like, sometimes I just have to let certain shit like go. It's like we not always gonna see eye to eye on like, yo, I think you should be doing this, like as far as how you take care of him. Or
no parent does.
But I feel
you know what I'm
like,
saying, even in a good setting, you gonna disagree on certain parenting tactics.
But I just feel like,
Dog.
because men had like this thing of they don't. I know for me, it seemed like niggas more so, they don't want to come across on like some like they heard about the shit or something. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the time that kind of just stopped niggas from even saying anything. Women don't give a fuck. They just be on some like, yo, I'm pissed off. I'm about to go like post about this nigga. Or like, I need some bread. Like, I'm pissed off about that shit and it's fucked up. Like, it ain't to say like what the person is doing ain't fucked up. But at the same time, it's like, bro, like, don't start trying to shit on like
That's some sick
the male species because you decided to fuck with the wrong one, or you decided to like fuck with a person that ended up like. Sometimes you have to accept like, even when a person changed, because that's the thing that a lot of people turn it into is like, oh, this person became different once we like had a kid or whatever the case might be. But even with that being like in mind, like, you still have to take some sort of accountability for being the person that, you know, you ended up being with that person in whatever capacity, whatever like way that you relate to them now. It don't like that can't, you can only let that speak on your relationship so much, but it like the shit that's there, you just got to make sure you take care of it. But it's like I said, I just think women, that's just an annoying thing for me. And I see that more because we at that age where niggas is having families, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you when you done had a bad experience and you have like a child that they probably in school or some shit like that, and then you see a new parent and you kind of like poison the water in a way where it's like you kind of projecting shit that happened with your shit onto other people's shit and just assuming that other people is gonna do that same thing, I don't really like that. And I feel like I see that a lot. Like, that's just kind of going in depth on like what I was saying before. But it ain't to say like that's what I was trying to say.
But I got one situation that kind of tie into that. Like me and Charisma got into it over this shit too. That she was, I ain't gonna say it's funny now, but it was I was kind of inebriated on some substances at the time, and I was supposed to be fixing the food for my son, and like I was already kind of eating already and shit like that. And then like my bro, he in jail, and he called me while I'm in the kitchen. So I'm like, I'm eating, I'm fixing food, and I'm talking to him for the first time while he in jail and shit. So like, I'm kind of like sidetracked. She over there with the baby and shit. She got a business meeting going on and shit like that. She just peeked me out the whole time and shit like that. And I'm just like, okay, what the fuck going on? Whatever the case may be, I'm fixing this damn food. Kind of get sidetracked. Take a minute. She basically get hype at me like, you just gonna eat before you feed him? Yada, 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 yada. Piss me the fuck off. Piss me the fuck off. I don't know why women always feel like they care more about a child, like, cause dudes always show they love different, but just cause you would do something a different way, or would
not to cut you off, but I got something to say like regarding that.
Yeah,
that shouldn't happen to me too.
That like I wasn't like ignoring the need of them, you know what I mean, and I was getting to what I was doing, but the only thing I was mad about is the fact that she thought it came from like an ill place. Like I was literally kind of doing it on purpose. Don't come at me like that. We literally
I'm gonna
was
let you go because I got some.
Hey, we literally was into it for like,
God.
well, not even into it, but I was mad for like 2 or 3 days.
That seemed like that's just
shit.
some like damn near all the time.
I was literally mad for 2 or 3 days, and I don't normally get mad.
That's a pet peeve for me.
I think
and I was mad, like literally.
That YouTube clip that niggas kind of been talking about with my mans that say you
Nick.
pay all the bills and all that shit.
We could dive into that too. Ain't on the topic list, but we could dive into it.
I just because when I heard that, and then I think part of that comes from like this stigma and this shit that certain niggas carry with them. That's like a unrealistic set of, I won't even say principles, but just how they live out shit. Like everything has to be about other people, and even at the sake of like my own mental health or my being, period. Like I feel like it ties into it, and there is, as men, like I feel like we have to put everything on our backs, and even in the most small situation, like if someone takes it as we're not sacrificing, somehow that's a reflection on us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like as men, right? Just in general. So I know you said you had like something you was gonna say. Like
She's gotten better though. That's what I want to say. I want to chime in. She's
and
got
yeah,
better with that shit. Like
I
my way of
wanna,
parenting a little different than her. She gotta respect that shit.
I don't want to direct it.
Yeah, no, that's all good. I was just chiming in on. I was just
It's
chiming
like-
in with him because he said like dudes kind of don't want to express like they feelings, like they really be mad about shit. No, nigga, I was mad, nigga.
Yeah,
like
nah,
I
you-
showed
you-
it, like nigga, like
I show my shit too. You gonna know
like
I'm
fuck
pissed
that. I might
off.
not have posted about it, but I for sure
that's
like.
what I mean.
Oh, you
That's
talking
what
about
I mean as
posting,
far
okay.
as like
I ain't
when
hopping
you
on social
go
media with our
when you
problems.
go because
I'm not gonna do the social media
my
shit,
shit
but
be like
if I'm mad about that shit, I'm showing it. Fuck
women be so quick to like, or I don't want to be like I'ma just fuck that.
They be quick
Fuck
to
that,
jump
fuck
on
that.
shit.
you've been
Women do
into.
in the situations I've been in, women are quick to be on some like, yo, I'm about to, because a lot of women with kids, they don't have the opportunity to like keep their friendships with like the other women that they cool with and shit. So it's like I feel like part of it is just they gotta vent to somebody, especially at the point like where like the shit that I was saying, like I was gonna say in response was like, I feel like with women, since they carry the baby, they have a whole 9 months of
That's a
like
fact, a bonding.
having, right. That's like a whole like thing where it's like
This person
they have
growing
a
inside of you.
connection already, like a literal connection, and men had to take a little bit of time to like really develop that. Like, yeah, you have the thing of that's my kid. Like, I'm gonna take care of him and make sure he's straight. But like, I don't know the personality of like my child. Like, the woman spent the 9 months like knowing, all right, if I eat this, then they gonna get pissed off, or like they kicking, or like, you know what I'm saying, just feeling all of these different things and knowing like just getting a feel for like even then the type of person that is gonna be there.
Yeah.
But I know for me personally, I feel like that's the most beautiful part of like my fatherhood experience, is just the fact that like I love my son from the moment that he like came here. But when like I know early on it was hard, like on some I'm not getting input for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause he can't talk. He can't like tell me, hey dad, you doing a good job, I love you, blah blah blah. Like, he can't say none of that shit. But the older that he got, when he started being able to talk and being able to communicate, like I started hearing all those things, and I could tell like it was because the stuff that I did before it instilled like that feeling within him about how he feel about me. So it's like I was able to see like, all right, this shit is for like, this is for something, like it's going towards something. Because I feel like for me personally, I do want to feel some type of gratification from the shit that I'm doing. If I'm gonna put all my effort into like trying to do some shit, like I kind of need that to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have nobody, like, especially with the way that parenting is now, where especially like early on, you can't necessarily like, you don't get a chance to be around your like significant other the way that you would like to be, because, you know what I'm saying, you have to adjust to having a kid and shit. When you have all of that shit going on, it's kind of hard, like, at least for me. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, how y'all feel about it and shit, but like that kind of was a thing for me. Once he started being able to talk, and my son, he started talking kind of early, it was like I said, it just started being like a different type of relationship that I built with him, as opposed to just, this is the person that I'm like taking care of. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's just kind of, that's more so how I looked at it. Like, makes sense. And now it's like my son is like, I really look at him as like, he kind of like my best friend for real, because it's like, and that sound crazy because it's like he 3 years old.
Best friends,
that shit don't sound crazy.
But
that shit sound about right.
Yeah. But that, broke best friends, bro.
But that's how I be feeling like, and I just like to see him grow, like, and it's just, like I said, it's just rewarding, and I feel like all of the time that I spent kind of on some like just being down because I didn't know what the shit was doing, like all of the input that I was doing and not getting no real output from it, I feel like I got it tenfold once he was able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah. So basically, I say all that to say, like I said, women kind of got like a different bond. Like, you know what I'm saying? They developed that shit early, and once they already here, it's like they kind of didn't hit the ground running. Men don't get that.
That's a fact.
I mean, yeah, and even in the early stages, you know, it ain't much for us to do. The baby sleeping, kind of want to be on his mom.
Facts.
You know, she provides the food. Even if she's not providing the food, she's probably making the bottles and doing everything like that. So it's just like, you know, I mean, yeah, that they have that specific bond. But like you said, like now, you know, with Amir, you know, he be just right here, like attached to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, you know, that's my guy. And he could talk and all that shit. But off of what this nigga was saying, like the biggest pet peeve is on some shit like, don't ask me questions that undermine how responsible I am. So,
facts.
And
that
she doesn't seem to
time.
understand that. She's starting to now.
That
or if
shit
she
is
about
tough.
to ask something, she'll catch herself and be like, all right, look, I already know. Because I don't do that to you, because I know that just as an adult, period, that you have enough sense to not do something. So
it's tough, bro.
All right. So It's something as simple as like Amir will be asleep because I'll try to have this nigga in bed at a certain time. You know, you'll call like, you know, what's up? Like, what's going on? Like, where Amir at? Like, oh, he's asleep. Oh, did you feed him? Nah, I sent the nigga to bed, just fucking starving. He's 2. Nah, I just sent this nigga to bed 7 days out the week. Definitely 5 for sure out the week. You know, I come home and make sure this nigga is fed, bathed, and in the bed, ready for the next day. Why the fuck are you asking me if this nigga ate?
This how you do it. This how
All
you
right,
do it.
so she doesn't do that anymore. But that's just like I'm not about to call and be like, yo, that nigga eat? I know you ain't, because if I'm like, nah, he ain't eat. Why the fuck would you send a nigga to bed without eat? What the fuck? Like, who would do some shit like that? And it's other shit. I wish I could remember, but it's starting to die down a lot. But that's like a pet peeve where it's like, come on, bro, you know I fucking know what I'm doing. Like, relax, my
like
nigga.
this
like,
what I
got it.
This what I said. Look, hey, you calling me with some shit? Do you want to come home? You want to do whatever
this?
you doing? You want to stop it? Come on.
Yeah.
Like you want to ask all these questions? You can be here.
I do that shit too.
You know what I mean? Like, cause I mean, there was one time like she was texting me and trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, look, you gonna keep asking me these questions? Do you just want to come home? Like, if you don't want to come home, stop asking me questions.
She ate 4 ounces. Did you burp her? Like, man, if you don't shut the fuck up, if you don't shut the fuck up right now, like, what are you talking about? Nah, gave her the 4 ounces later. All right, nigga,
Bro, it was a moment where I was in a room with
man, cut it out, man.
with like 4 mothers.
Shit annoying.
I was in a room with 4 mothers and shit. The baby was crying and I'm like rocking them and shit. Everybody just looking at me like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like
babies don't cry.
You gotta sing to them. You gotta do all. I'm like, damn,
No.
like I'm doing my.
But that kind of go into what
Like,
he was
come on,
saying as
man.
far as like how we done kind of carved out like it's certain shit that like women is better for it. And
Because
yeah,
I'm
but
be
they
honest,
still shouldn't look at you like you don't know what the fuck you
what's
doing.
good, Rick? We see you. But
Nah,
it's
that's what I'm saying. I don't think
because
that they
okay,
should.
here's my thing. My experience is a little bit different, just because when me and my wife we had kids early, and we both ain't know what the fuck we was doing, so it wasn't as much as you don't know what we doing, because we both was like, we got our parents helping us like just take care of like the most basic things.
Yeah.
And I've been in a position where I've been a night shift worker for the majority of the time. Well, basically since I think Ari was about 5 or 6. She's 11 right now. So I've usually been at home during the day. So I've taken upon like those responsibilities from the day-to-days, which, are maybe stereotypical female or mother matriarch type things, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it seem to be the groove right now too.
Yeah,
that seem to be the way for most of my niggas.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that I just know, like my wife, she not gonna question me about certain things because she knows, like, from the day-to-days and shit like that, like, I be holding the shit down. And it's certain shit, like I said, when we were in the position to have kids and we were so young, it just made the dynamic of our relationship just be different, like where it wasn't as much of that happening. But I know there are times where I don't like being second guessed, like especially when I know I'm doing some shit right. Like if I'm shaky on some shit, like I could take like, somebody say some shit, but like if I feel like, no, I ain't know it, there do be like certain times, but I feel like it's more relationship based with me and her opposed to like children based type things, like how we split up certain things that we do, you know what I'm saying, within our house. So it be, I guess my experience is just a little bit different, but I've had the
Moments.
same type of thing. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like the same type of like. Come on. Like,
But the kicker
you know
is
what the fuck it is. Like,
when the woman make the mistake. It's just a mistake.
We're not going.
Listen, bro.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
It's just
No,
no,
my bad,
no.
I forgot.
As soon as I see some shit, and I be like, yo, so check me out. So that shit, because it don't be a big deal to me. It's like, yo, that shit you just did. Like, if I had done the same thing, what would have happened? You would have been tripping in here, right? I just need you to give me this respect I'm giving you, that you just made a mistake or whatever. I need you to give me that same respect, because it'll just lessen arguing. Because hey, trust me, I don't mind arguing. I'm gonna argue. Cool.
Or you gonna do
Xbox? Hey,
Yeah,
I'm on the box for the night, nigga. Like, ain't nobody talking or nothing. Close my little shade.
I for sure do the same thing. Be like, oh, if I woulda,
Hey,
if I woulda,
nigga don't even be wanting the kids with you. Cool. All y'all niggas.
Yeah.
I should have just
I'm
did it
on
myself.
island.
I should have just did it
Fuck outta
myself.
here.
Duh.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, y'all
That
niggas
shit
gotta
tough.
cut that shit out. Y'all gotta cut that shit out.
Nah, fact.
Yo, we can duck right off since this is going here. I wanted to address the Alicia Keys shit because that was kind of like on some parenting shit. I kind of wanted to know how niggas felt about that. Let's go into that first before y'all want to do that or gift giving shit.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's because we talking about
soon, so.
Okay.
We talking about sons and shit. So why not?
Let's play it. Okay.
The other day, I went to the nail salon.
It's big forehead
Genesis.
Alicia right here.
He's in the chair, and he's like, I want rainbow. So he tells the lady that he wants rainbow colors on his nails. And she brings all of these colors, and she paints each nail a different color. And after he painted his nails, he looked at me and said, Mommy, I don't want this on my nails. And I was like, why? You were so sure you're good. And he was like, people are not going to like it. Can you believe this? 4 years old. He's 4, and he already understands the concept that someone's going to judge him because he chose rainbow color on his nails. And I told him, why? Nobody's going to judge it. They're going to love it. It's so cool. Like, look how creative you are. Look how amazing. You had this idea. Stick with it. You chose it. You liked it. You do it. Who cares what anybody else says? And so I said, plus, you know, a lot of guys paint their nails. This is not like some strange thing that you only do. He was like, really? I was like, yeah.
That's enough. I just want to ask a couple questions. All right, so she went. So her and her son got a nail salon date. So this wasn't like he's with his mom. Kind of, you know, I used to have to go to the nail salon with your mom or shit. It's not that type of situation. It's on some shit like y'all got a date to go and get y'all nails painted together, which for me is already weird. I don't care.
Facts. That's weird to me too. I ain't gonna lie.
But I kind of want to know. Why do women, it's women and I will say the LGBTQ community, kind of just make it seem like we're such savages if we just don't do certain shit or agree with it. So it's like if Amir was at the nail salon with Nisha and Amir was just like, oh, I want to get my nails painted. She was like, no, we don't do that. Damn near like if a video like that went viral, it'll be niggas like going nuts. Like, what the fuck? Like, why ain't you letting he want to get them painted? Like, let him get it. Why is it like thrown down our throats that we just have to agree with like wearing dresses and wearing skirts and lipstick and eyeliner and painting our nails and things that were deemed feminine? We just have to absolutely agree. It seemed like anything we don't agree with, like, women will have the biggest issue with it. We could take even niggas who don't like Lizzo as far as attractiveness, but these bitches been going on this nigga John Legend being the sexiest man alive all fucking week.
Or
but if
when
I
niggas was
bash
talking
Lizzo, I'm going to
Wait a
get
second.
slaughtered on
Wait a
Facebook,
second.
nigga.
You
You
remember
feel
when
me?
Kai Pfeiffer had put on like a little bit of weight?
Yeah.
They was holding the shit out that.
Oh,
nigga.
they will go
Going
nuts.
relentless. I was
Yeah, for
seeing them
sure.
going crazy.
But
on
if we
Facebook
like, yo,
on that
Lizzo a
nigga,
fat
dog.
bitch, like I don't fuck with fat bitches.
Oh, you said fat
Oh,
bitch?
niggas can't
This-
have preferences, bro.
Niggas
Not no
can't. But then it's like, is
You're
that
hateful if
that
you
shit gets shoved down. I think like
But that's 'cause
feminism gets shoved down our
we don't take
throats.
offense to it. We laugh
Heavy.
at it. Like they hold Makai Five. Damn.
Yeah,
like,
facts. I
you know
don't
what
give a fuck
mean?
about you holding Makai Pfeiffer.
Like they
But
be
then,
taking offense to it. The unity.
Seem like kids just get to kind of like pick
I don't
their
understand.
choices
Alright.
as far as like sexuality and shit so soon when it's just like you can wait till later
My
to have
thing
the
is-
conversation. You ain't gotta be on some shit like we can take Dwayne Wade's son for example. Like it's just like okay, nigga, like this nigga just knows for a straight fact that he's gay. For a fact. Like he just knows this at this age. I believe Gabrielle pushed it a bit. I think she was pushing it a bit. Like once they kind of figured, like this nigga might be a little sweet.
Are you?
Let's push the
You gay?
Like let's push the yeah.
push
Like
the
come in,
agenda.
yeah. Instead of like just letting the nigga figure it out on his own.
Oh, you're gay.
Yeah. Instead of letting him figure it out on his own, it's like it's okay if you get like it's almost like women do that. It's okay if you gay, and it's like well I don't
If you
know.
wanna be
Well
gay,
no, if you want to
can
be
be gay
gay,
if
you
you wanna
be
be
gay.
gay.
Don't
If
you
you
let
wanna be
anybody
gay.
tell you that you can't be gay.
Feel
You can do
free.
it, and it's like. Yo, I
There's
really,
nothing wrong with
hey,
it.
I really don't want the rainbow. I
'Cause
want
you
the
gay.
black.
No, because
It might have been that.
Now.
It might have been that. Like, yo, I really don't want the rainbow. Like, I really want black. Like, yo, I still want my nails painted, but I want these bitches black. But you just pretty much shoving it down my throat right now.
Man,
like,
it look like you was about to go crazy.
where are these rainbow colors? I don't get this
You got
shit,
that
man.
look like
y'all
you about
niggas.
to-
Yeah, I don't get it
I
either.
don't.
Shit is-
Um,
Nah, I don't want my son at the
All right.
nail salon or wearing a dresser. None of that shit. I don't want it.
Okay,
like
I'm not
I
saying
don't.
I
you
want
feel
that.
me?
all right.
Oh no, go
So
ahead.
hold on.
I just,
Craig.
I'm just saying.
Oh shit, hold on.
I was just saying.
I'm
Go ahead.
saying this. It's weird to me that people push parenting like an agenda, because I don't see like why people have to even talk about like if we all having conversations just about like our own personal history type shit. Cool. I don't see what these anecdotes about, I guess, it's like this generation of parents that encourage fluidity with they kids and shit is very strange to me, because like niggas, I don't give a fuck about your kids' nails, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas, why would I care about what Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats do with their sons' nails in the first place beyond anything, regardless on if this is like, yo, I'm taking you here to get
Like,
you.
we ain't have to know that it was happening.
That's a fact. We
That's
did.
what I'm
nothing.
saying. This
Like-
is information that I have absolutely nothing to do with. So you tell me this shit, and like I said, you're an influencer, you're an entertainer, you're a
She
celebrity.
just turned that nigga gay, low key.
That's what I'm
Off
saying.
this-
Like to me,
she just turned him
to
gay.
me, like, and then
Off this
She
alone.
probably thinks
And
that he
then-
might want to venture off into that, and she's gonna
and then
She just
how-
pushed
how
it with
old
this
is this
shit.
push.
kid?
He 4.
You just pushed the narrative on
All
your
right,
son.
all right. Look, I'm not saying like a 4-year-old would have no idea what gay is or
Well, not now. I mean, they
Yeah.
kind of, you gotta have them convos earlier now.
But I'm
you
saying-
know what I'm saying?
when we talking about like getting your nails done and you talking about the rainbow and all this shit, this is information I feel you can sway your child by giving them certain information without kids can't comprehend certain shit. Like, why do I get pissed off when we act like kids have the same coherency as someone my age. Like, there's shit all
Yeah, she
throughout
literally
my
was like, "Oh, my son understands."
like, no, your
judging.
son doesn't. That's what I'm saying.
Already.
Like, and I feel like that's the more dangerous thing. No, your son does not. Like, just because you have a conversation too, like, I've had conversations with my parents where they tried to break down like really complicated shit. And I was like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
okay.
And then
For
like,
sure.
to add,
Right.
to
Like,
add to
so, nigga, why do we act like
Yeah.
Like, it's not our job to actually be the guiding, like, to be the compass for a minute.
And then, like, that's what I'm saying. If you keep guiding someone somewhere and then they keep going off the path, then maybe that's the time where you're like, okay, some different things are going on. But when you continue to do this thing and it happens, like, I don't know what it is with, like, the entertainers. Like, I can say, like, I don't want my son to have his nails painted. And I can be fine with, like,
you'll damn near get bashed for
but
that.
Like,
today.
but look
if
though,
you say something like that, like, why can't I say that?
What if your son want a tattoo and you like, nah, you ain't the right age? It's damn near the same thing.
Yeah,
facts.
niggas,
Like,
nah.
that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
because
like,
that's
it's
the thing
because
that
it's because a boy getting his nails painted is going to be associated with
But that's
gay.
the thing. I feel like,
you feel me? That's what it's gonna be.
and that's the part
part.
that I feel like it's a disconnect where it's like you supposed to be there to inform your child of like, all right, if you gonna do this shit, this is what you gonna have to deal with behind it.
Yeah, because it's not often,
It's not just about
it's not often that males
you
get
just
it
do
done.
some shit on the whim and then you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you want to get your shit painted, that's cool. But like y'all said, why the fuck is he in the nail shop anyway? Like for me, I don't know about you, cause we, you know what I'm saying, obviously we got a little space as far as like our age. But I didn't go with mom to the nail salon. You know what I'm saying? Like we might have went like
look, Ma took me, I think, to the hair salon when she only couldn't. There was like nobody.
Yeah.
To watch.
That was
And
down
then,
there all
like,
the time.
right.
For me.
And
I don't even remember my
think
mama
can
getting her
only
nails
count that
done.
on
I can't even
one hand.
remember. I can't even
Like I can
recall,
only
nigga.
count that happening like on one hand. Like she
Combo
would usually
breaker.
have somebody.
and
I
then-
don't remember, nigga. I don't think my mom got a. I don't know what the fuck went on.
But that, I guess that's like my thing too, where it's like, man, like, regardless of how you might want to see the world, as far as like, yo, like, I want it to be a reality in which my son can get his nails painted and not have no penalty for it. You still have to acknowledge that there are social stigmas still. So if you tell your son, yo, like, you can do this shit and not give no type of warning, you basically setting your kid up for
That's a
failure,
fact.
because it's like you're not even telling them, like, because like
you
y'all
lied
said,
to him. You sat here and said, yeah, a lot of men do it, and it's like,
right? And
nah,
it's like,
overall
nah.
it's not a lot, but
A
yeah,
lot of
men
niggas
do
famous.
it.
Like, if you do this shit, it's gonna be more niggas that's gonna clown you for real. So it's like, if you still on some shit, fuck that, I still want to get my nails painted, then it's like, all right, I know, like, because that's usually the barometer of like, all right, if you don't give a fuck, then it's like you clearly really want to do this shit.
Oh,
That's
like
go ahead
you
and do it.
rambunctious little nigga, huh? You don't
I
care, huh?
But if a nigga tell me like, yo, bro, you're gonna get roasted if you do this, then and I be like, all right, I'm thinking second thoughts about it, then it's like, obviously I ain't want to do it that bad. You know what I'm saying?
That's to disregard like
Yeah.
social norms because like maybe it's not equal or right, but it's like the reality. Like we're black,
They
so
still
we
there.
deal with like
different shit.
yeah, like we deal with the ramifications of shit not being equal like
but
all
that-
the fucking
What's
time.
the problem with
that-
like women doing some shit and men doing some shit?
It
They
ain't.
trying to make everything kind of some shit like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
everybody
Gender
get
roles
to
are
do
bad.
everything.
They don't want genders to exist, bro.
Yeah, they just like,
Yeah,
nah. You could do it too.
I was just talking to somebody about that shit. Like, I don't think it's a lot of people that I feel like they don't want no type of delineation of nothing. It's just you're
At
a
all.
person.
yeah, at
Do
all.
what
But
you
crack
want.
though, that was a good
Like,
little
damn.
shit that you said though, because I was about to just say like,
Oh, what I
that's
said
like,
wasn't good?
no.
It's like, no,
I
I just play.
No. But like, that's like having a child, you growing up in a white neighborhood, but not teaching them how to be black in America. It's like you just, you can
That's what
go
I'm
ahead
saying,
and
like,
do like
yeah,
all
that's what I'm
those.
saying, like,
Yeah,
Be the
go ahead
president of
and
the United States, little nigga. Like,
Tommy stood up in
that
class
easy.
and jumped on the table. You can go ahead and do the same thing. No, you're probably gonna get suspended and get kicked out the fucking
Facts.
school
Yeah,
and not
you
be able to
can't
come
do
back,
certain shit.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be a whole different type of story
And
for
nigga,
you.
pull your pants up.
Facts. Tommy can do that, but you can't.
Yeah,
nigga.
you can't,
Stop
bro.
it. Stop
Yeah.
it.
So
Tommy
I mean,
can
as
say
long
nigga,
as
you
equip-
can't.
That's a
Like-
fact.
You hear me? You can't say that shit. Whoa. Black kid, you said nigga, you suspended.
You're cussing?
Well, Tommy got right.
But
That's fucked up. But that's the reality. That's the reality.
Hey, they hate that we can say that word, bro. Because that just happened. That got brought up at work. This guy, he reported to HR that it was a black male. He was saying racial slurs by the bathroom, but it was just the N word.
Is this a conversation y'all done had? Like, should we keep saying nigga?
I don't care.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say nigga.
Here's how I look at the word nigga. Number one, white people said nigger. All right,
that's a fact.
They said that, so I think black people just did what they do, and they take some shit and just repurpose it to be like, hey, nigga, you can't fuck with me with this word no more, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I took the same thing women did with slut
and bitch.
And bitch. Yeah, same thing. All right, they took the shit back, so it's like, yo, we're taking it, and for all the times that you've been oppressing us saying it, but you can't say it.
But y'all just, all right, so
you can't say it.
So for the
or we gonna beat your ass.
Y'all just said like how women start saying bitch and shit like that. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something about me. I'm a proponent of like, look, don't call yourself a bitch in front of me, because if you do, then it's fair game. I don't call women bitches.
It ain't fair game for me.
Not fair
but
game,
I agree. It ain't fair game for me.
I'm saying I'm saying the logic is like, yo, it should be fair game for me to say it, because you're calling yourself a bitch.
Yeah.
So it's like, why the fuck? Like, you're referring to yourself as a bitch.
Yeah.
And it's a clearly negative,
what's crazy is if you was gay, you'd be able to do it no problem.
That's the other part, because it's like, okay, so.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we have to. It's no different.
But I think bitch is different than nigga.
No,
for me.
I'm saying
it's
how
no
is
different
it
than
different
any other
though?
language.
What, bitch ain't different than nigga? I think it's because of the history behind it. I think it's
it's
different. You know what
I'm
saying?
I'm saying like, how do we? All right,
to
remove the fact that me saying it's fair game. Obviously, it's not cool to call a woman a bitch. But how do you look at a woman that call herself a bitch? Don't you look at her different?
That calls herself a bit like.
No. It depends on,
or consistently uses the word bitch to refer to women, but then get like, and I'm talking about women that get mad when you say, not call them a bitch,
but you just call anybody else
refer
that.
to a woman as a bitch.
Yeah, I stay away from them type of people.
But then they can refer to us as nigga.
That's what
for the male gender, they do that though. They be like niggas. They be like niggas.
But
we can't say bitches.
I'm not necessarily pulling that.
No, the type of chick you
a bitch can't call you a bitch.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Facts.
So,
facts.
But a chick can call me a nigga though. I'm like,
they can.
My nigga, you know, my nigga.
They can, but I'm saying when it's like niggas ain't shit or niggas always doing this. If we say bitches ain't shit or bitches doing this, then
like they can.
We can't
do.
They can do that.
Well, bitch is against the rules for anybody. Like, only females can call females, and gay people can call. You know what I mean? But if a female call you a bitch, you damn near like on her ass about that shit.
Yeah,
so like,
nah, that's a fact.
That's a fact. So bitch is like an off limit term from gender to gender, unless you like a mixed gender.
A woman.
What they call them, mixed genders.
Don't you dare fix your lips.
Yeah.
To call me that, because I mean, listen. Hey.
That's a fact.
We getting a little bit bigger, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm saying, but
all right.
What I'm saying though was like,
niggas know what's up, man.
Barkley ass nigga.
Whoa! I am no Charles Barkley. What is that guy talking about?
So when a woman call herself a bitch, y'all look at them different, right?
No, I don't look at it different. I just look at
the setting.
Yeah, I personally haven't seen a woman like that. I know, be like, I may have seen them say it in a comment,
if
but
it's
like
game night,
like on some, I'm a fine ass bitch.
I guess you know what, bro? It's all gonna depend. It's all gonna depend on her personality.
All right, so like I said, I look at it a certain way.
A lot.
Yeah,
like I would be lying.
Give a fuck about a nigga. Hey, I fuck with her calling herself.
I literally be on some like, I be on some, yo, why you calling yourself a bitch? Like, I'm one of them type of niggas. I'm being 100. So
see, we got.
I try not to say nigga as much. But I do still say it.
I'm saying.
You got a comment. Bianca said, I don't like when women constantly refer to themselves as a bad bitch, or even the ones who refer to themselves as being their man's bitch. Like what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
I've been in that bag when I'm aggressive with other niggas, like so that you fucking understand. Like, if you're disrespecting, I've been in very hood environments. I'm not gonna intimidate this nigga by saying, "Hey, bro, don't talk to my lady like that." Nigga, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? She's not standing right here while I'm saying it.
I don't really
but
know.
Hey,
I'm
nigga,
not.
you know what I'm saying? But hey, nigga, yo, like, I'm speaking the language he gonna understand. Like, yo,
Well,
don't
I mean,
disrespect my bitch like that. But I'm not going to. But I'm not ever.
Combo,
bro. Ever. I'll never. And I never have, like, while you're next to me, sit here and say, yeah, this is my bitch.
Funny story, bro.
But
Funny
that's
story.
what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna
that's
do
what I'm
that.
Saying. Like,
but
the women that I'm referring to,
yeah,
it'd be more so a thing of, like, literally interchangeable women for bitch. Like,
yeah.
Like
can
the
I
thing of,
can I chime in with a funny story real quick?
Do that shit.
I don't really like that shit. I'm gonna just put it like that.
Can I chime in with a funny story?
I ain't gonna beat it.
What's up?
I hope y'all laugh at this shit. So it was a game night, right? I'm the only one that had a girl there, ex girlfriends and shit like that. So she is frying, like she's literally like, her and my bro, they got into like they was roasting each other. I don't give a fuck. It's cool, but she got to a point where she was really like Hitman Hearns this nigga like, and I'm like, I'm dying laughing, but I'm like, she going crazy. He trying to forfeit, but she got to the point where, you know how females just get to a point where they just like, fuck that, I'm on your head. Yeah. She was on his head. She definitely deserved to be called a bitch. That's how bad she was on his head.
That's how bad it was going.
It was bad as fuck. And like, and
disrespected
then, like,
me in front of all these people.
And niggas was everything. And then like, I think she kept saying, nigga, you smell like rusty nails. And that was like, who the fuck says that? Like, who the fuck says that? And I'm looking at him like, bro, you shouldn't even start it. I'm like, you shouldn't even start it. And like, he was about to be like, man, you were. And I looked at that nigga so tough, like,
hey, everything went slow motion. That nigga Spooty said,
I said, not today. That nigga looked at me like, dog, and I felt for him like, dog, she do deserve that shit, bro. She took it a little too far. It was just a surface level.
I done call women bitches to their face, like on some, you know what I'm saying? You would have to be getting super disrespectful. It ain't really been relationship based, but it's been on some shit like if we out and like, if you out and you on that and you on that fucking tough shit,
right?
You and your niggas, hey, get your bitch. If I smack, I'm gonna smack you and her. That's a fact.
That's definitely
you been there. You been there. I'll be on that shit. Hey, check her. I'll
smack that.
Right.
Nah, usually
I'm on 10.
All right.
Hey, I'm on 10.
All right.
Can I say
this be the situation?
Shout out to Views. Shout out to Views Bar and Grill.
Facts, nigga. Facts. I was definitely in that bag.
Shout out to Views Bar and Grill.
That's not really the situation. I be on.
She was a bitch.
The shit that I be on more so be like.
I was in that bag, nigga. I was in that bitch bag that night.
In the Birkin.
I'm gonna come clean about it. The shit that I be on more so be like,
whore.
I have an interaction with a chick, and they do some like really nasty shit to me. And I might be on some shit later referring to the like
sexual?
No, like nasty.
I thought you nasty bitch. I thought we was getting in that bag.
You freaky.
Nah,
I thought we'd have been in that bag. I ain't in that bag.
That's I mean, like
that's a nasty
we had
my bag. Yeah,
nasty bag.
Yeah, bitch.
We had a fucked up interaction. Like,
so she did some,
and I'd be like on some shit like, man, what's wrong with this bitch?
What's wrong with this bitch?
Yeah, we done been
or some shit like that. Or I'll be telling somebody what happened, and I'll be like, man, this bitch, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
that be the
you
type
hoes
of shit
better
that,
calm down. I'd have been there too. Hey, y'all hoes better relax.
When I'm
around my niggas, I say whatever. Like, you know, like,
yeah, we with the niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I never call my lady a bitch.
If I'm around
to nobody,
like certain people, like I don't just be like, I don't say nigga like heavily like around my parents. Like I cuss around my parents, but I don't say like nigga.
Oh yeah, I don't do either really.
Or
unless
like,
I'm
bad.
Like older,
I'm mad. Yeah,
I'm fucking terrible.
Like,
I'm trash.
Older relatives of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, or even like, I don't say bitch. I'll never say bitch around my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll rap it.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Like,
I won't say bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain. But then I'll be talking about.
I've said it, but that was only because the nigga next door to her was, on some shit. So I had to pull up on this nigga and get the tripping.
I mean, just
so,
like
yeah,
when we in our like normal.
So yeah, we was letting loose a
Mom
lot of
definitely
the.
heard me call a lady a bitch. That's a fact.
Yeah,
So,
but
I'm sure it was well deserved.
it was.
yeah,
It
I
did.
just,
She wasn't even mad. She wasn't mad. It was deserved.
you know,
So,
but yeah, I mean, but if like me and my wife are talking or whatever, and she just randomly talking about a female on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, you call her. Yeah.
Bitches all the time. Like,
I do that.
We do that together. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it just depend on like I feel like where you.
I guess personality, dude, like how you say it and shit. And
It's one of those words where it kind of all depends. It's just like what's up.
That's
What's
what
up
I'm
is one of them
saying.
words too. What's
But
up?
why-
What's up
but
could be
if it-
strong fighting
alright.
words, or it could be hello.
so why I can't just be?
What's up? What's
Never
up,
mind.
nigga? What you mean, what's up, nigga? What's up? What's up? Like, it be, that what's up be a
nigga?
motherfucker. What you mean, what's up, nigga? What's up? He said, what's up?
That should be real. They be having that shit on
Getting
Twitter.
that what's up, man?
Where they be
I'm
having
saying,
the
what's-
words that mean so many other shit. So
Yeah,
that shit
bro.
real as fuck.
That's what's up, man.
That's like if you be
Yeah,
like,
you good?
Good.
You
That's when you
good?
be like, hey, pull up, nigga. No, pull
Nah,
up.
pull
nigga.
up, nigga. What's
Pull
up?
up.
We here. We here.
That's why I love black people.
Yeah,
man.
bro, it's a lot of
I
different
love black people,
variations,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Like
man.
niggas done been,
I love black
for the people tuning in. I guess if you never been in any real fighting altercations, I guess it don't really matter for those type of words. If you ain't been in those situations like that, cause shit can get taken to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
Different
like
way.
it's just
Yeah, well, ladies, we love you here.
Facts.
Our sister podcast, the 4 Black Girls, we love them.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Collaboration
That's a good,
episode
that
coming
would be a good convo
Oh,
for them.
yeah.
See how they feel about,
Yeah.
see how they feel about that bitch word, man. See how they feel about that. So, these hoes, I'm joking. All right, let's go in this. We didn't get off into this bag.
Gift.
Women in gift giving.
Ooh wee.
All right, women in gift giving. We had just tune y'all in. We had it's a pretty extensive conversation on Games on Crack. We was just kind of more so getting at how, nerd gifts is kind of easy to get. If you grab me a Funko, what you talking like $8.99? You grab me to get out
15.
Funko, I'm gonna be excited. Shirts
And
and
I just
shit be
wanna-
like,
Look at them
Go
plugging.
ahead.
Put this
Look
out
at them
there
plugging.
now
Do
for
a
everybody,
research.
watching us live right now. Best Buy has their Black Friday sale active right now. So
right now. So go
You know
get
what I'm saying?
Funkos and all that good stuff. We in
putting it
here.
out there.
But it'd be like little shit, easy to get, I would expect for you to know what I like. I like video game shit. I like anime. You know the shit that I fuck with. If you don't, you can look in the man cave area and be like, okay, all right, I see a lot of these pictures and posters. I can figure something
Do
out.
some sleuthing.
It came up because I'm like, yo, nigga didn't get like shit for Sweetie's Day. And it's like,
That's not a real holiday.
I don't give a fuck what it is.
Watch your
I wanted something.
Watch your mouth.
Like,
man.
you could get in your bag for the 10, nigga.
Watch
You
your
know what
mouth,
I'm
man.
saying? Like,
Calm down. We gotta put respect on that Sweeties Day,
you
man.
could get,
I was
yeah,
just
man.
saying,
Niggas
man.
be
we
having.
can't have niggas like you ruining it, bro.
Man, listen, bro.
Hey, look,
Niggas
bro.
got,
Niggas don't
niggas be
even
Stop
having,
ruining it, bro.
niggas
I'm
be
talking about
having
a nigga that
Valentine's
ain't
Day
getting
and
it.
all that
I
shit,
ain't
bro.
never
So,
got nothing
like,
sweet.
Shit, Father's Day barely a holiday.
dang, you ain't
Facts.
never had. You said what?
Father's
Ain't
Day
that-
barely a holiday.
Man, look.
That bitch.
If you can't, if you can't go get me,
Father's Day.
if you can't go
Get some
get me
tools.
anything, you know what I'm saying, for like fucking $10, $12, my nigga, like something fucking wrong. Like, it don't take much for me, my nigga. Like, you don't have to give me shoes. You don't have to give me like all this crazy shit.
Right, it don't even
I
have
would
to be
be
no
fucking-
fancy shit.
Bro, you could go crazy. Look, you could take a fucking
But
basket.
yo,
You could take a gift basket from the dollar store.
Look,
$1.
plug it.
But
Plug.
you know-
$1, right?
Look at this.
Grab a Funko.
Talk your
Boom, I
shit.
fuck with it. Grab some art. That's another $10. All right, we at $21. Grab me a
Talk
little
your
shirt,
shit.
maybe for 10, 15. My nigga, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, look at all the things that I fucking like for cheap. It
Sheesh.
don't take much. You ain't gotta go
But
to the
that-
store,
that's
online
that's
shopping.
The key. That's the key. It don't take don't take much. So women equate effort to the quality of the gift.
So then
Facts.
just don't get shit because I'm
Overthinking
broke.
shit.
Like, is that what we do? Just don't get shit.
You
I
see
ain't
what
gonna
I
lie.
like
Fuck
every
that
day.
shit. And I went on. This nigga charisma is awesome.
Like you eat
I
burgers
appreciate
every
that.
day. What the fuck
I'm
you need a
saying.
burger for?
But
I
look,
want a Red Robin gift card for what?
but look though,
I
fucking love burgers.
I thought you just got Pokemon. What the fuck?
it took charisma some time to
You
get there
want
though.
Shield too?
It took her some time to get there, bro.
Did it?
Yeah, I had to.
Fuck that.
I had to say I didn't
shit.
like it. Look, I ain't like this one. I got.
Nah, I need the details.
Hey, so
I need the details.
so look.
I ain't like this.
So it was this. Was it Christmas? I think it was Christmas. So we went. She bought me some shoes. She's kind of last minute at times. I do this shit ahead of time, so I be already ready and shit. But like last minute, kind of bought me some shoes and shit. We went to the mall and we went to every shoe store. So I knew she bought me some shoes. She was trying to see if I picked up the shoes that she bought. We went to every fucking shoe store in the mall. I didn't even know them bitches was in the store. She like, you walk past them bitches every time, but you know what shoes I had? The same motherfucking shoes I passed up. You supposed to switch, exchange, or do something. I said, yo, you try for that one. I ain't gonna forget that one. You know what I mean? It's over for that. But I did do something though. She had bought me a Cavaliers jacket. A burgundy Cavaliers jacket. And I was like, nah. I switched it back for that Pistons when I got over there. Cause I really ain't a burgundy nigga like that. And
I feel it's
about colors. It's like,
is it fucked up if you tell them like if you tell somebody like I ain't really feeling this gift? Because for me it's not. I want you to have what you like. So if you don't fuck with this shit, I got the gift receipt. We could go get you something that you fuck with more. Because I don't want this to be wasted.
I've never done that.
I ain't never really got shit that I ain't fucked with though either. So
yeah, I've gotten gifts that I like. I've gotten gifts that I didn't like.
I ain't really.
But
got
you don't
shit
say
that I
you
ain't
don't say you don't
fucked
like it.
I don't never.
You gonna tell I'm not gonna like it because
I ain't gonna wear that
really
shit.
I'm really gonna be like when
shit
you
gonna
give
be
me
a Salvation Army by tomorrow, nigga.
When you give me
I'm
some
never
shit.
wearing this.
When you give me some shit, I got a reaction. Like I show reactions, and like when I open that bitch, and it's like,
yeah, and
You just be having that face like you trying to
Like,
smile
yeah,
and shit.
like,
I can't fake the funk,
they was
bro.
thinking.
I can't fake the funk.
I tried.
look,
But
Oh,
I
the
can't
gas
do it.
station
my
AirPods,
wife be
huh?
thinking about me, so I'll be like, yeah, like I appreciate it. So you know,
That's cool.
I appreciate you thinking about
you-
me, but yeah, I'll be like, I don't.
So what's the
know.
gift?
I
What was the
just trying to
gift?
think
What
of
was
the
the
last
gift?
nice thing that they got me.
What was the gift?
You know.
Who?
No,
I'm saying like when I got something bad, go ahead.
She gives me good gifts. She doesn't give me like, say if I was looking at like a PlayStation game for like 3 or 4 months, or I was just talking about it randomly. She doesn't, and that's what I talk about with the gift giving. I mean like the shit where somebody hit you with some shit, you like, yo, you was just paying attention to me. Just because.
It's this 1999 Nintendo mouse that I want, bro. It's like made out the Nintendo material.
Yeah, and that's
$20.
That's my thing.
And that's why
$20.
I will tell you I don't like
plug.
it because I give so many indicators. I post so much shit on my Instagram. I'll be like, damn, this shit fire. You see that shit? I'll even probably DM you some shit. Like you got to pay attention. Like even when we in the mall, like when y'all shopping, do she pay attention to like what you picking out? Like I know Charisma sometimes she used to be on the phone a little bit. Like, but when she shopping, I be all in. Like, okay, she picked that shit up 5 times.
My wife knows.
She picked that shit up. I be in the
bag.
bag. Like,
I don't go shopping.
She
when you used to,
I
though.
don't go shopping.
When you used to.
She overthinks shit though.
Didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what Finn brought up. Like I think women can psych themselves out and not understand. Like niggas are real. Like
simple.
Yeah, nigga. Like it don't take much to like. There be certain shit we really fuck with. Just give us that.
You're not gonna get tired of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like that's what I'm saying. Like they.
Bro, it's like yo, just peep what I'm fucking ecstatic about. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga go to Comic-Con. Well, we came to the crib with like art.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess this is something that I like, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Cool ass nerdy art, this is easy. Figure out like, you know, somebody that draws or something. It don't take much for me, nigga. Like you can just get like I don't care. It don't take that much.
And that's
like,
what I be trying to,
you know, just go off.
I try to explain.
Just go off, man.
Just like, yo, man, just look. The fuck? You know what I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like
Should be simple. Should be simple.
I really love, you know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gotta like go over the moon to do this shit. Like Slaps was saying, like come through with a pop. You know what I'm saying? Like just on some rare shit. Like we was talking about like pre-ordering the pops and shit like that. I got like 4 or 5 just on pre-order. They'll just ship like whenever. They just like what, $8?
It's cool just to know that you actually was listening, like to me
yeah,
when
you
I
know,
was saying
I
when
like
I brought
shit
up
like
some
that.
shit,
like because I do it. I be listening like shit, and then I
like
have
that,
like some random ass shit, and she be like, "Oh,
that's
shit."
That's how I be. It's like if I give somebody a gift, I'm really like trying to figure out what's the shit that they be talking about or like they into or some shit. I ain't just about to be on some like like.
Went to
whatever
Penny's,
type
went
shit.
to Penny's today. Had a little sale.
I thought this looked nice on you. You know what
Penny's
I'm saying?
had a little sale today, so I went ahead and picked this up. Like the fuck, like fuck that shit, man.
That's a fact.
Like nigga, like
you don't ever wear these kind of shirts. Yeah, I know. I know.
But like that's one thing. That's
here you go.
I had to
Your
give.
woman ever get you a gift like when she trying to put you up on some shit?
Yeah. I think so. Maybe not for real.
No,
not for
My
real.
wife
Not
was
for
trying
real.
to put me up on
Damn, no, I ain't never.
No,
got me
not for
like-
real.
Hey,
Not
I was
for real.
like, I'm not really an Ed Hardy nigga, but I'm gonna wear this shit. You know what I'm saying? It might look nice.
But my thing is,
Oh,
like,
you know what? I done got some clothes that shit. Like, come on, man. What
females,
we doing here?
females don't know that.
don't
Some
wear
of the
trues.
females don't know
All right, bro.
what it's like. Buffer. Like some gifts are just a throw in. You don't just buy that and just. Like the shit she trying to put you up on, she got to give you like 2 other things that you want. And then just throw that in. Like that's like it'd be certain shit that I'd be like, I want Charisma to have this, but I can't just come with this, like, because I don't even know if you gonna like it. But if I got like 2 things you want with it, you gonna be like, oh shit, and hey, I want you to wear this stuff.
I just think,
let's try this on. Just do this real quick.
Sometimes, man.
You know what I mean?
Like, hey, women, it's not hard. It's not. You know.
Like them J's she got me. If she would have had another pair that I wanted and just had those, I'd be like, okay.
Bro, if you come through with some J's, I'm not gonna fucking argue with you at all. Like, I don't know. I mean, you in the different tax bracket than me, but you pull up with the J's, I'm like, fuck it, J's. I'm rocking these bitches.
Like,
yo, like, yo.
I ain't never had a pair.
Like, yo,
in my life.
I ain't about to be in this bitch.
My
like,
that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Shit, yeah, y'all niggas. Hey, baby,
Yeah,
you gonna be
that's
there
me.
one day.
Yeah, that's
Pull up with
me.
the J's. I'm straight.
Say what?
Grab them, okay.
And
It's
I'm so
money.
attached. I'm so attached to the gifts I give
took some money.
that if it's a gift I know you not gonna like for real, I'm gonna know it before I give it to you. I'm like, damn, I really wanted to get you this color, but they didn't have it. I knew you really wanted it.
I don't even buy it at that point.
You know what I mean? But
I
no,
don't
it
even buy it
ain't.
at that point. I'll let you know for a fact, like, yo, I went looking for this, and I know you would have wanted it. It was no possible way that I could have got it for you. But that lets you know I was thinking about getting that. All right? But I ain't want to grab it. You know what I'm saying? My mom's done did that shit a couple times too, bro. It was this blazer that I wanted from Express, and they didn't have the color that I wanted. If that nigga would have pulled up with a different color, I'd be like, oh, great. You know what I'm saying? You got the blazer
that
I
I
wanted
didn't
in
want.
a different fucking color. Great, because I'm never going to wear this. So you might as well not waste your time buying that shit. Like, get the hell.
No, it wouldn't be something
the hell
to that
outta here.
extreme.
No,
Where
but for the J's, it's to that
no, I'm
extreme.
saying like I wouldn't buy it if it was that extreme. But like, you
Oh
gotta,
yeah, man.
But like, if say you went to the store and you didn't pick them shoes out one time, that they ain't. Come on, bro. And they just popped up at your door, like, no, bro.
Nah,
Come on,
I
you gonna be like, nah, bro. That's kind of like you just said fuck it at that point.
If it
For real,
ain't,
for real.
if it ain't,
I guess it's gonna be
the
different
one-
because it's like I ain't you know what I'm saying? I ain't at the mall
But if you at the mall,
looking at shoes and shit, so that's why it's different for you.
yeah.
So like,
Hypothetical.
yeah, if you just pop up with some J's because you think this is like the shit that niggas copping, I'm gonna be cool. With you, it's like, yeah, if you shopping and shit, and I'm with you, and you don't see me pick these up, why would you buy them? But so for me, it's like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't out there, so
makes sense.
You don't know what I'm picking up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out shopping and shit. Like, you don't know what's going on. So, yeah.
So we need to let's give 3 tips to give these women a better feel of how to pick a gift. Like 3 things that you can say. Go ahead, Slaps. 3 things.
I'm a nerd. All right, that all ties into one realm.
Oh, you going for yourself? I'm talking about general.
This nigga,
he said he shoot for himself.
Yeah, he said some straight to you.
All right, look.
I'm a nerd.
Call. If you don't know, or you need some help, or you need some tips, hit that man Friends up.
Okay, Friends.
Contact Friends. Charisma does an awesome job at that. Contact Friends and just see what's up. Like, hey, I'm trying to get this nigga a gift. Shit, you might know more about what this nigga like than I do, and that's nothing bad. That's not a bad thing that like this nigga Friends would know more about like what he likes than you do. You know what I'm saying? That ain't that ain't shit.
Some people might be embarrassed about that.
You know, yeah, don't be, because I mean I'm not gonna sit around and talk to you about fucking Dragon Ball Z and these video games I'm playing. Like, you don't want to fucking hear about Pokemon and shit. Like, I'm not gonna talk to you about that, but I'm gonna talk to Crack about it. So he might, you know what I'm saying? So he might know.
So Friends.
So that's huge. Friends is huge. Don't have an issue with just bringing up a conversation of like, if it's around the gift giving time, like what's some things you kind of like been peeping out. That ain't no problem.
Just
because the
real,
options, because if it's the options, I don't know what I'm gonna get. If I give you like 10 different things, like I've really been like looking at these types of things, and just pay attention to things throughout the year of what their taste is. You got to figure out what niggas like. You do kind of need to know little things that your partner likes. So just pay attention. I mean, I know niggas post shit on Instagram. I post shit on Instagram. Yeah. Check closet, check the rooms. But you know, I think the Friends is a really huge key. Because I mean, keep it honest, I'll hit your friends up to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? What she been talking about lately? You know what I'm saying? What's the wave out here? You know what I'm saying? What y'all into? What you and the gang into right now, man? What's up? Love and Hip Hop Blu-ray? Huh? Blu-ray.
Hey, I think a lot of times
that shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit real.
I think it's what Crack said though. I think they just really get too nervous or
Miles
anxious.
said watch and observe, but yeah,
you know what I mean. They get like to a point where they feel like they gotta impress so bad, like they even forget the shit. Like, I'm a big Kyrie fan. I'm a big James Harden fan. Pistons game. I like battle rap. I got the pay-per-view. Shit, she did take me to the. She got me tickets to Summer Man. Was it Summer Madness?
When you went to Houston?
Yeah.
That shit.
It was in New York. It was the one in New York.
Okay.
I thought you went to Houston.
The one in Houston, that was me. I did that one, but she did the one that's in New York with Tay Rock and Hollow.
Oh, she paid for that when you went to. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that type of shit dope.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, dog. I just want to get a gift one day where I'll just be like,
damn,
be about to cry. Like, on some hundred shit, like, where I just, like, can't control my emotions. Like, goddamn. Like, I just want to have that day, bro. Like,
dog, I wanted to get, bro, like, I want to eventually once, like, I used to like gifts, like friends and shit. Friends used to get a little trinket from me, like Christmas and birthdays and shit. It never was anything too crazy, but it's like, oh, my nigga like the Pistons, I'm gonna go grab this nigga snapback for like $25 for his birthday and shit. I used to do that shit. I want to get to the point where I can do that again. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's your birthday, grab you something that you fuck with, like you said, like, you know,
hey, bro,
get you one of the, you know, fake jerseys off of the NBA jersey site, bro. That bitch
fake jersey.
Hey, bro,
I already know
it's just as crispy. Hey, them bitches is just as crispy. You gonna wear it? Shit, yeah, you gonna rock that bitch. You ain't gonna know. You ain't gonna know.
With a high royalty jersey.
You gonna wear that bitch? Come on now. What are you talking about? I still got that bitch at the crib. I actually rocked it to a Pistons game.
Hey, but you know the crazy part?
That bitch too cold. Yeah, that high royalty jersey. Come on, bro. It ain't never nothing happened, bro. That bitch.
I wanted to get to a point where I was giving my friends gifts and shit, because we always we don't do shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to, you know what I'm saying? But
I want to do
Niggas
that
got
shit.
I want to get back to doing
broke as
that.
fuck.
That
Like,
shit
yeah,
dope.
I used to exchange gifts with this nigga Daryl and shit all the
That shit
time.
dope, bro.
Me and Cass used to. Like, I used to grab, and it wasn't even nothing light. It's like, oh, you been peeping that speaker in Verizon all day. Like, I get a fucking, she know how much I'm about to pay for this shit. So it ain't like a deal about what the money is, but it's like, you been peeping that speaker, you ain't got to buy it, bro. I got you. 25 here. You know what I'm saying? That's for your
That shit
birthday.
dope, man.
So we used to do that shit, or she grabbed me an Amazon gift card. Just shit in general. Like, we used to do shit.
We should.
We'll get back to that wave
I
next
mean, can
year.
we do a forecast? Secret Santa.
I'm broke.
Damn.
I can't. I already told you Christmas Eve. I can't. But next year we're gonna be on that birthdays and shit. Like when when this nigga when you saw when we got to your house, I'm like I wanted to get this nigga a Switch, but they took so much out my fucking check for me not selling a house in so long because you gotta pay your broker per month, and I didn't know them niggas was about to hit me with that. With that back pay, but I'm like, I'm gonna get this nigga a Switch. I was never gonna buy this nigga anything else again in life, but that was gonna be the one gift that was gonna be it till we was rich. But it's like, here, you got you. Here you go. Cause this nigga's house, that shit was a struggle just from
This
getting
nigga Terrence Crow, your god brother, he's not getting shit else from me after I balled out of his bachelor party.
Hey, certain gifts you give, it's a wrap till you rich. You know what I'm saying?
Over.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna say how much I spent.
Terrence ain't never got me shit. I done got that nigga bottles, and not just the regular.
That
Hennessy.
nigga don't even pull up to my birthday.
I done got
shit.
dog
he
Hennessy
always
bottles.
goes to his shit, but he don't come to my shit. He trash.
Yeah, I can't make it out.
T-Raw?
I can't make it out.
T-Raw.
T-Raw?
That's my nigga though, but yeah, he done for like gifts and shit though. I spent too much at his bachelor party for sure. I'm not even gonna spend that much at my shit, my own shit. So, well, I shouldn't have to spend.
Cut off.
Listen,
but
bro,
he cut off
niggas,
for sure.
I was just in there eating chicken, enjoying the vibe.
Oh no, that wasn't. You was there at Terrence shit. Yeah, I
Yeah,
bought like
y'all
2
niggas
bottles.
was going,
I bought
these
like
niggas
2
was
bottles.
going crazy. I'm like,
I went
I can't
crazy,
put in
bro.
on any of this.
I went crazy, bro. And the booth itself was like 2.
I'm like, I can't put in any on this.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, y'all niggas do
threw
not
one.
have to do no stripper shit for me, buddy. We're going out of town. Hey, just give me some bitches back to the spot.
I'm mad you said back like, and when I come home, I'm still gonna be the king.
Just give me some bitches to the spot, nigga. You know,
I'm sick.
On some Miami Miles, some Miami Miles bachelor party. Let's do that. Let's do that wave. All right, moving right along. Let's see what we got here,
I don't
bro.
know what just happened.
We got.
I don't know what just happened.
Oh man, don't nobody listen to this shit, man. It's gonna be crazy it's gonna be crazy to read.
Just friends. Hey, I'm waiting for a point in time where niggas start doing the backlogs.
Doing the backlogs. Woo, shit. This is gonna be. Come on, that was months ago.
He just talked real spicy.
That was months ago. Come on, bro. It's a fucking joke.
Whole different energy.
It's a bachelor party joke. What's up, man? Pull up, grab a mic. Jazz down,
Make sure
man.
they can hear him.
DA in this bitch. Oh, they gonna hear DA on my show, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm a sound guy today, man. They gonna hear it. They gonna hear it, man.
Get it done.
Yeah, no, but like real shit, like I just want to go out of town and have a motherfucker. Mom said, "Get the fuck on." I just want to go out of town and have a good time. Like nigga, I had a ball at that nigga shit. That nigga shit was just a fun time. Like just being out in Miami with your niggas, bro. That shit was, Spooty wetting his willy. It was hype, bro.
That shit was
Spooty, that's it.
That was a funny
Wet
shit. I still got that video.
Nigga Spooty wetting his willy. Yeah, that shit was lit, nigga.
That shit wasn't funnier than
That
the
shit was
Glenn
lit.
shit, though.
Yeah, Glenn a hoe. You know what? Glenn got a lot of stories on where he done been on some fuck shit. That was one of them, but I ain't gonna cut the nigga off over that. But he was on some ridiculous shit. Calm down.
And when you was talking about that nigga
Let me
being
have a
ugly,
good time. Fun times. Crack wasn't there. All right. Stephen A. Kaepernick controversy. Let's get into this, bro. So it
pulled a
sparked
Steve Harvey,
out.
basically.
I hate Steve Harvey, so I can't even go that far. It's because of my absolute
I'm
hate
saying-
for that nigga.
I'm saying it's
But
kind
I'm on both sides of the fence. All right, so Eric Reed and Stephen A. they got into it about his thoughts on Cap. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of Stephen A.'s viewpoints on the Cap shit, I agree with. You can play it back from the last episode. I kind of this whole shit is becoming kind of crazy.
I feel like Eric Reed gotta shut the fuck up.
But yeah, that too. And then a lot of people calling Stephen A. coon. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's your sentiments.
I don't know.
And so was he right about the way he went talking about the workout? Because last week I'm like, okay, my whole thing with Cap, you took a settlement and you didn't talk about it. So that's one thing that Stephen A. said. He never addresses the people, and that's a fact. Cap has done a lot of shit, and last week after the workout was kind of the first time that we vocally heard from him, on a lot of shit. When he took the settlement, that was breaking news for me. I didn't know he had plans on taking it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he took the settlement, and then he's smiling in pictures with motherfuckers. Everything good. Niggas got on social media and said, hey, that nigga got his bag. We can watch football again. Because niggas was just itching to watch football. So they started watching again. Cap got the Nike bag, promised a couple different things that never came out. All through this time, he didn't even, I didn't hear from him about the Nike shit. I didn't hear from him about the settlement shit. Now, when you take a settlement, for me, that's on some shit like, okay, hey, this is it. Like when somebody kills one of your family members and they like, here go $250,000, man. This what you gonna get. Let's leave this shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Let's not further address it. If you take that, bro, that's it. You can't come back around. You could be. I'm not saying you can't be upset that your family member died, but my nigga, you took that $250,000. So it's over with. When you took that settlement, I don't know why you didn't understand that you wasn't instantly about to get your job back after that. That kind of made sense. Now the NFL is doing what a business would do. Hey, my nigga, this is a special case where you have been blackballed. We have been in lawsuits with you. If you don't get hired from this workout, my nigga, you cannot come bringing up that bullshit again. I don't think the NFL was wrong for doing that. Now, if Cap don't want to sign that shit, more power to you. Fuck him. Fuck him. Like, no, I ain't signing that shit. Fuck it. Do your thing, my nigga. But don't have the culture out here trying to ride for you after you said fuck the man. You know they wasn't gonna give you your job. Certain shit that you do, that you stand for, you gotta know that after you do that, after you give them that fuck you, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I was in a Verizon meeting with HR and I'm like, nah, nigga, this is my stance on that shit, and I like get the going, like, that's it. Like, fuck y'all niggas, like that's what it is, and they don't want to hire me back, then
fuck y'all niggas.
I told y'all what it was, and I knew that. It's like, this is what it is. This is my last fuck y'all.
Yeah,
that shit was a big fuck you, and it was like, dope. But if you want to play, you kind of gotta do it. You gotta, if you want to play, you gotta sign, nigga.
You could have still did that workout on your own.
What you mean?
He could have did both. Why not go do both? Like,
because he didn't want to sign that thing saying like, if I don't, like, if he doesn't get hired, they didn't want him to put them in a lawsuit again.
On the topic of like Stephen
he got a lawsuit, but he could still put the media on it.
Yeah, I mean, if he want to play, because it seemed like he want to. You're yelling at us that you want to play really bad, Cap. Like that's what you're saying. So if I'm hearing that, then it's like, okay, you kind of gotta do. Unfortunately, bro, you gotta do what they want you to do.
With the Stephen A. Situation, I agreed with most of what he was saying.
Yeah, I agree with points.
I felt like the thing where I disagree is how quickly he was to be like the first person to try to have a take on it, knowing that he has basically like the biggest voice in sports. Like niggas just got $8 million a year, like
he hot right on it.
Yeah, you know, ESPN. So he does like, and this ain't even like he's doing this in like looks like the comfort of his own home type shit, like not on set. Like he like, oh, I can't wait to talk to y'all on First Take. Like I felt like that shit was doing too much, and saying like he just wants to be a martyr without knowing any of, like, I'm pretty sure this is before he even knew that there was like the waiver situation where the waivers were different. Regardless on how you felt about that shit, to be like the first person and knowing exactly what it was like he was standing for in the beginning, for you to be the first person to say some shit and it to be like negative.
What's up, nigga? You gonna sit down?
Like,
why?
I didn't really.
Bitch
You
ass
right,
nigga,
bro?
what's up?
You straight? All right.
Sit down, nigga.
You know, this is your show. It's a show that you're actually on. All right.
You said what? By who? No, you didn't.
But
no, you didn't, cause you was on the phone with her when bitches was there. She was on the phone, so you should have smacked her back, cause she was on the phone when all them bitches was there.
But
what is this nigga tripping?
She was.
Huh?
She was on the phone.
With all them bitches was there.
Yeah, when we had the party back at the spot.
Okay.
When we threw the party at the penthouse.
More inside baseball.
Yeah, I mean, ain't shit pop off like that. It was just a regular party. It was just a bunch of bitches there.
Okay. Don't say bitches, bro. But look,
Forgot. There's a bunch of women there. Yeah, it was just
but
a
no,
party.
like I didn't like him being like the first one to jump out the window to say the shit, and I don't know. Maybe I'm old school, and it might be even borderline toxic. But I feel like when you black and you speaking on somebody black, even if they shit is like fucked up, if you know that it's a black conversation to be had, and you know that white people are going to be getting that information very soon, you got to cut it off. Like whatever he felt about like Cap in that situation, I would have rather it been, you know, kept off of public forums or whatever, or wait until everybody said what they said, get the information that he ended up having, and then give, you know what I'm saying, like whatever spill you got, you know what I'm saying, about the subject. But I feel like how quickly he rushed to do that, and I don't know if y'all peeped last week, it was like damn near like every day it was like him responding to people. Like he had the shit where he was going back and forth with T.O. I think prior to the workout he had some Michael Eric Dyson was there. They had Hugh Jackson up there, you know what I'm saying, just like, I don't know, Thursday, Friday, I don't remember. But it's been like the entire week has been dedicated to him trying to defend himself now. Because I feel like people did have an issue with this nigga, like, because I get it. As far as the situation concerned, I'm with niggas where if you take the NDA money, I don't really want to hear like that's the end of the fight, nigga. Like
took us.
Yeah.
Settlement.
Hey, I gotta look at his page because I just want to see, has he been like working out? He
did put out a workout video.
Is he doing camps? Is he?
I get.
Is he
from what I've been hearing,
like?
yeah.
You know, is he really active?
Listen,
is
before
what, like, I
he
want to
did
see.
that.
Like,
before he did that, from what I heard, they was like, it would be absolutely damn near impossible for this nigga to not have got a job after doing the NFL workout.
Yeah.
That was coming from like
And I mean,
inside
people say
sports
that
sources.
shit.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
People
So
say shit,
I don't know.
but
even then, you would have had a leg to stand on. Like, no, I did it, and people in here saw. Because, like you said, he could have did that workout and then said, all right, media, let me come show you what I did in there.
yeah, and I guess that's why I agree with
That
Stephen
would have
A.
been the
Like,
smartest thing, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly what
You
you
know,
said.
And then, like I said, I just feel like a lot of this shit is disingenuous. Like, it's not niggas being honest with, like, their intentions off the rip. Like, niggas is not. I don't understand why Colin Kaepernick wants to play in the NFL when the NFL wants nothing to do with him. Like, I don't understand wanting to go places where people don't fuck with you.
I mean,
And you don't fuck with niggas. And then you got this whole other shit.
What about that's kind of like Vic, right? Vic was kind of like that, right? He wanted to get
But that's all right. I feel
kind
you.
of like Vic. I mean,
I feel you, but that was a situation where he really did something like niggas could be like, yo, this is the wrong thing. Like with Colin Kaepernick doing that shit, there was no basis on him having to exit the league just based off of that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I've supported what he was doing. Stop watching the NFL. I still I'm off of the NFL, just off of how I feel. And I feel like it's a bigger sports problem that people have double standards because I've said this before. I feel like the NCAA is damn near the same thing, but we kind of just allow that shit because we are interconnected in that college shit. Like, we done paid too much money to go to these schools and not rep these fucking schools. But a lot of them kids are getting, for them just now to be getting paid as like amateur athletes, like right now, knowing that they're not amateur athletes, they really, like, if you look at the schedule of the normal college athlete who is in like a basketball program or football program, like, it's like a full-time job. So kids should have been getting paid like over there. But I feel like a lot of these attitudes and culture that's fine in the NCAA just goes on to like professional sports, and we just let that be because, like I said, we're like, I guess, interconnected with college sports in a different way. But I'm off the Kaepernick shit because I just feel like at this point in time,
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, like I just feel like at this point in time, he's done all of this, and even with the workout, like I was disappointed he didn't show up to the workout. Like, regardless on what happened, like I thought it would be a good look. Like, this was finally what you've been waiting for. You get the workout.
I definitely thought it would have been good.
Now, if the waiver shit, like, and this is the thing, we in the internet era. Like, this shit would have come out. Like, if he had got fucked over, then you got even you have more of a platform to stand on. Like, it make more sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we already know you were blackballed. But why do you keep going back to this? Like, that's like, it's like being in like a fucking abusive relationship. Like, you just gonna keep going back. Like, you don't fuck with each other, and it's hurting. It's hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you got going on? Like, why do you love? Like, we just so in love with like
we ain't got nothing to hide.
The institution of like football, which is like or sports, just sports in general. Yeah. Like, because for him, like, not to be able to kind of cut that out, and like, if it is a football thing, like, I've been said, like, the CFL shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if nigga don't want to, if you want to play football that bad, you will go. Once you start being like, nah, this club that kicked me out, no, I want to be in this club. That shit look weird to me. Like, I'm not trying to be in a club that doesn't want me around. Like, period. I get losing your job over some bullshit. But once I lose my job over some bullshit, like you was alluding to earlier, I'm not going to want to fuck with that company at all.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want nothing to do. Niggas, like, bro. I don't want nothing to do with you or anybody related to you. So that's where I don't understand it. And then when you come out and the first shit that you saying, we not hiding shit. Like, bro, like, are you antagonizing these niggas that you want to give you a job? Like, that shit is fucking weird. That shit is weird because you can feel that way. Just don't do the fucking workout. Like, just don't show up and get in front of the fucking podium and say all this shit, because ultimately it doesn't matter. Like, because if you don't get back in this league, all of this, what was all of this shit for? We already not talking about the police brutality. Like,
that's what I had to ask. I'm like, it's not even about that shit no more. That like, shit is completely gone. We're out of here.
Yeah,
like,
it's gone.
Oh, nigga, we just talking about this nigga getting his job back. The nigga who got a Nike bag and the settlement bag and don't even address any of us about what he's doing behind the scenes. He hasn't addressed us in months,
then I'm
years,
like,
about anything. bro. Like nothing. No interviews. He ain't sat down with niggas. Like Melo was sitting down with niggas, letting niggas know I want to play him and do what I got to do. Like we didn't get any of that out of Cap. Like nothing. Like I didn't even know what he was doing behind the scenes.
He never had like a tour where he was just shitting on the NFL. Like there was never just like, yo, fuck these niggas. They did this. They did that. They did this. They did that. We didn't even get that. So it's like.
So y'all saying Cap like the new age frat niggas that just be complaining how shit is now but not doing shit? That's what you're saying. Are you saying is that Cap? Oh, the double entendre. Is that Cap?
The double entendre. I said that shit the other day because Finn was like, yeah, that's Cap talk. I said, nah, that's Cap talk.
Oh, shit. Is it Cap? Is this shit Cap? Is he capping?
I don't know what.
Oh my God, Cap is all Cap.
Let's
fuck. It do seem like it though. I ain't gonna lie. It do seem a little capish.
We gotta get this meeting started, but we're not gonna be able to.
It's gonna seem
because this shit is going to continue to unfold as the week goes on. So, Jocelyn Savage, she has finally come out with
she
stories.
Ready for the bag, baby.
And that's a
fact.
She's finally come out with her stories about R. Kelly. Now, the one thing I said is she's definitely doing it for money, but I do believe her. But it's definitely for the money. Now, here's the thing about Jocelyn. When I saw the interview of her with Gayle King, I said she's scared to talk.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was the one. If there
I'm
was
like,
gonna be one out of them two, that was
I'm like,
talk.
if it's one that's gonna tell the truth, is her. She could never talk. Anytime cameras got in Jocelyn's face, Azriel was like, back off. She was probably the weaker one, like on some shit like, yo, why are we doing this? Why don't we tell these niggas what's going on? Now, yeah, she's doing it for a bag for sure. You don't have access to this story, which we'll go into, unless you pay for it. She has set up a Patreon, which is something that we're going to set up for our podcast to get subscribers per month. She set it up. She's got a tier of $3, $6, and $9. You can go on there and then you can read her entire, R.Kelly story on there. So, yeah, she's making a little cheese because, niggas is going to buy it. Not me. I'm just waiting for Shade Room to post it. But it was pretty much the same type of shit, bro. He met her when she was 19. Promised her that he would help her out. She would be the next Aaliyah. Yeah, she legal.
Shit.
But that still goes into, that's why they getting this nigga for human trafficking. Because once you start to prey on somebody who's super younger than you, once you prey on their passions and you're promising them things and you're taking things away from them, like, you can't call your family. I'll give you money, but I'm going to tell you how to spend it. She said she's getting money. She's getting money. She's getting fed, but it was like, you're going to eat what I want you to eat. You're going to drink what I want you to drink. You're going to get some money, but you're going to buy what I tell you can buy. You're going to go to the stores that you could go to. You're going to call me daddy. You're going to call me master. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do these types of things. So while she wasn't malnourished or broke, it's still a form of mental slavery. And if we look at it, come on, bro, I could get a 19-year-old right now to do my bidding. You know what I'm saying?
What's that shit that where you can do the sex shit and be like, that's your master? What's that shit called?
Dominatrix. But that's just like doing sexual encounters. That's not like an all-the-time type of thing.
Does that carry over to like? Does that carry over though?
Nah, because people will say like, "This is what I wanted to." Like, I want people dominatrix. They got passcodes and all type of shit. But
pineapples.
Y'all some freaky niggas.
She said, at first she was happy with it. It's like, nigga, it's R.Kelly. We living in this bitch. But then once shit started to get, it's just like human trafficking. They bring you in.
Indoctrinate you,
get you, you know what I'm saying? So the older girls, usually with human trafficking, when I'm here, they just kind of like drug you up and get you already out there. But when you younger, nice to you, groom you, they get it's almost like a pet. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get you going, and then once I got you, I got you locked down. So she said she was happy and shit. you know, at first, and then you know, he's like, you know, Robert liked to manipulate anybody who was in the room, you know, even down to his assistants. Like, it's just a lot of shit. You know, she said he done got like a little aggressive with her a few times. All the stories kind of match up across the scales.
Yeah.
Even when you hear about entertainers who done hung with R.Kelly and they tell certain stories, it all sound the same. I don't think all these people are lying. Cause it's just so, like, some of them, yeah, probably in it for the money and shit like that. But everybody's not lying. I mean, you even got what Lil Rel told a story. When he met R. Kelly, he said he was talking to Lil Rel Howery.
I don't know what that is.
You do it, nigga, from Get Out.
Oh, okay.
Comedian. It was a chick. Nigga. Yeah, it was a chick that he like was talking to that was like with R. Kelly or whatever. It was a chick that like he was talking to. She's like, you know, we was laughing, giggling, having a good time and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whole time this nigga R. Kelly on some shit like looking at this nigga like, what the fuck going on? He said the next day when they saw each other, like, this bitch couldn't look at him, couldn't say nothing to him, couldn't do nothing. Nothing. Don't you dare say nothing. But I done heard normal niggas who not R. Kelly had a chick like that. Yeah. You laugh at another nigga jokes. Don't look at no niggas in the room. Don't do nothing. Like if it's like guys' night or something, you over here chilling. You know what I'm saying? I done went with my boy to like a game night before and like say hi to a chick and she just, that's it. That's all I could do. I can't say shit.
That's a fact.
Nothing. So that type of shit happens. But yeah, she doing it for the bag. Is she wrong for getting her money with this shit? I don't think she wrong.
Shit.
Get your monetize. Yeah,
profit off your pain.
I have no problem with you.
Might as well
making money off of this because, I mean, you went through a lot and information is information costs.
And maybe she just like, even though like
and they money cut off too, so they gotta do something.
Money incentive, but she might have literally just got to the point where she feels comfortable, like putting that shit out there.
Because she know he's put away.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
they've been away from him for so long.
And I don't feel I don't feel like that's a problem. Like I feel like
you know,
for the shit that you go through and that you survive, and she in a better place. If she in a better place where she could tell that story and it helps another person that may be in that situation or whatever, it's like I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't criticize her for that.
Yeah, get your bag, baby. I'm just waiting to hear more stories. You feel me? I'm sorry, we hear more about R. All right, hear how my nigga Rob was getting down. Oh, R. What else he make you do?
That's Miles. That's his main nigga.
Yeah, this is the nail in the coffin for you.
I don't know how Miles gonna keep.
This is the nail in the coffin for Kelly. If he had any glimpse of hope, this right here, this was it.
That nigga out of there.
He's done. Goodbye and good riddance, sir. And don't give us no albums from jail either, nigga. We ain't listening.
When they gonna get Keith Sweat?
Huh?
Ask Miles that too.
Y'all some sick niggas, bro.
Yeah, man.
You gotta cut it out.
All right.
Leave Keith alone.
Ask Miles about that.
Leave Keith alone, man.
We gonna
leave Keith alone, bro. All right, we had some more shit to talk about, but we'll get off. It was, we gonna say this. That Jordan Sparks shit, I really wanted to talk about that too. But we got in our bag on a bunch of other shit.
Parenting.
Like
thanks to Spooty kicking that off. That shit took us all the way this way. Like
that shit been on my mind for a minute.
And
I haven't seen Lil Dog.
And that's what you other fucking podcasts can't do. You can't take a topic like, man, you know what? I'm tired of this kid selling water on the freeway and turn it into all the shit that we turned it into about parenting, child support, giving, bitches, niggas, and all that shit. It's the motherfucking forecast, nigga.
That's a fact.
They thought I went on tour. I ain't even wanna go, been trying to start a war. I'm in all the parties with it, standing on the bars. Run up on police with dollars, smack the nigga car.
Check us out for new content coming. There is a website on the way. We are working on it. You too. I'm very sorry. I didn't post episode 10 yet.
You haven't. Wow.
Fucking weekend was crazy.
Wow.
Fucking weekend
It's
was
a good
really
episode,
crazy.
too.
But yeah, I'm putting it up tonight. You will hear it by the time you hear this episode, so check us out, man.
Y'all know what it is, ladies. I know I told y'all to use the jackrabbit today, so I know that that's not something that you can consistently, fuck with for like 2 hours. Where that bean be swelled up and falling out, so it's okay. Mr. Cooter Mama, we out. Have a good week.
This your favorite Uncle Spooty. Take a minute to follow at H2E Apparel. We got a Black Friday sale coming. Be on the lookout for that. And I am not the smooth operator today. I am a fucking thug today. You hear the Sada Baby playing in the background. We out this bitch. Forecast. Fuck with us.
Happy Thanksgiving, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
happy
fact.
Thanksgiving to y'all, bro. Happy Thanksgiving, man. Clap it up for
And
yourself.
don't be on no extra woke shit. I'm just trying to eat some mac and cheese, bitch.
And don't you dare say mac and cheese is overrated, you pussies.
Who the
What's wrong
fuck
with y'all
said
niggas,
that?
man? Some
Bitches.
sick nigga on, some sick celebrity nigga.
I'm tired of niggas.
I gotta stop, bro.
Let me enjoy my holidays without motherfuckers fucking it up.
And all y'all motherfucking vegans.
We coming for you, nigga.